Hey, this is Dan from lettersfromdan.com. Today's topic is getting to the top of Google. Can you do it? Can you do it today? Can you make it last? Can you make it last till next week? Can you make it last till next year? Let me tell you, these are not easy questions because it always depends on the keyword. Always. Don't let anybody tell you any different. If you want to get to the top of Google for your company name, Rogers, Peters, Harris, and Cheeser LLC, you can get to the top today. You can stay there forever. There's nobody else competing for that. Unless there just happens to be somebody else with that name. But is that name important? I do not think so. But if Roberts, Harris, Cheeser, and whatever else I just said, if you happen to be personal injury attorneys, keyword, that is difficult. Personal injury attorney, Chicago, pretty difficult as well. Personal injury attorney, Chicago Riverside, maybe not so difficult. In fact, you might be able to get to the top today. You got to figure out your keyword. The keyword has to be relevant. It has to be bringing you the traffic that's searching for what you do. So let's say you figure it out. You figure out what your keyword is, that you're going to get to the top, that makes sense for your company. If there's 20 million pages competing for that, it's not worth it. Don't even try it. Go somewhere else. If it's the word travel, you're on the wrong boat. You're not getting to the top for the word travel. Not today, not tomorrow. Maybe next year this time if you work today and tomorrow and every day in between. Maybe. You need to get that down to as precise as possible. I mean, if you're going to have 10 as precise as possible, then have 10. But focus on something attainable. And then we can talk about getting to the top of Google. The very fastest way, the way you can make it to the top, the #1 spot, in minutes. I believe Darren and our team got to the top of Google for a keyword in 6 minutes using this particular strategy. And that is the video to TubeMogul. Gets it to Dailymotion, gets it to VO, gets it to Vimeo, gets it out there. That is going to get you to the top fast. But the question is, how long does that last? Not very long. Once you get it to the top, the reason it's there is because Google finds relevancy in video, press releases, and news articles. They go to the top immediately. But then the algorithm says, look, this is immediately important now. It's not necessarily important 2 months from now. To keep it there 2 months from now, you need the links, you need backlinks, you need to support all the work that you just did. So, consider that when you're doing something. Now let's just say it's Earth Day on Saturday. You're running a big promotion. You got to get to the top of the search engines for Earth Day Nashville so that the people who are looking for the details can get the details. Make a video. Put it out there in TubeMogul, you'll be there. You'll be there through the Earth Day celebration, maybe a couple more days. But if it's 2 months from now, that strategy is not going to work. Unless you bookmark those videos, you write some articles that link to those videos, you've got some blog posts that link to the videos, you do some backlinks, you tweet about it, put links to it on Facebook, put them on your blog. Google has to see that not only is it relevant now, but there are enough sites pointing to it that it must be relevant, period. It must be something interesting that is worthwhile to bring to the top for more than just today. So remember that. Keyword and then relevancy and then sticking it there. What else do I have to say on that topic? I lost my train of thought. As you can see, I'm driving. I'm trying not to look at the camera too much because I get so many comments about I'm going to crash looking at the camera. That's alright. If I crash trying to help you out, so be it. Alright, the final tip. Get into the top of Google. Press releases. Do press releases. Do them regularly. Do them right before your event with a couple of the paid press release services. Do them 2 weeks before the event with the non-paid, the free press release services. After that, you you've got to link to those subjects. You got to backlink, you got to bookmark, you got to have articles, you got to tell Google this piece of information is valuable. It's not only valuable today, but it's going to be valuable tomorrow. That's it. This is Dan from lettersfromdan.com. Get to the top of the Google fast. See you on the other side.